6 hours in, and I still can't put this down. That's either a great sign or I need help. Temtem, Swarm is here, and it's basically what happens when the Temtem universe decides it wants to be a bullet heaven. You know, like Vampire Survivors, but with creature collecting and a whole lot more visual noise. I went in expecting just another clone, but it really grabbed me with its frantic energy and constant power spikes. This isn't just a quick cash grab riding the coattails, it actually brings some fresh ideas to the table, even if some of them are a little rough around the edges. I was genuinely surprised by how much I enjoyed my time with it. So, what exactly is Temtem Swarm? It's an action roguelike, a twin-stick shooter, and definitely a bullet hell. Think Vampire Survivors meets a creature collector, but with online co-op for up to 3 players. You're constantly unlocking mighty abilities, upgrading them, and finding Tems to evolve. The core loop is pure survivor-like, endless waves of enemies, dodge everything, collect everything, and get stronger. But unlike something purely focused on abstract upgrades like Vampire Survivors, here you're actually collecting and evolving your Tems, which fundamentally changes your build. It's not as narrative driven as Hades obviously, but that just one more run feeling is definitely there, especially as you chase new Tems and build synergies. The gameplay rhythm here is all about immediate gratification. You start a run, pick your Tem, and within minutes you're mowing down hordes with increasingly insane abilities. I love how the synergy mechanics encourage you to experiment. It's not just about picking the strongest ability, it's about finding those combinations that make your screen melt with damage. Unlike some roguelites where you feel underpowered for too long, Swarm gets you feeling godlike pretty quickly, which is a huge rush. The bullet heaven aspect is no joke. Sometimes the screen is just a wall of projectiles, and dodging becomes a frantic dance. It's a nice change of pace from slower, more methodical roguelites like Slay the Spire, leaning much more into the arcade action. What really stands out for me is the progression system. Unlocking new Tems and techniques feels genuinely rewarding. Each new Tem offers a distinct playstyle, and then layering on all those abilities and upgrades creates truly overpowered strategies. I found myself restarting runs just to try out different Tem combinations and see what kind of broken build I could stumble into. The visual overload, as one person put it, is actually part of the charm. It's chaotic but in a way that feels exciting, like you're constantly on the edge of glorious destruction. And getting to battle massive bosses with these wild builds, that's incredibly satisfying. It takes that core loop of get strong, kill big thing, and elevates it. But it's not all sunshine and bullet storms. There's this single female vocal singing the background music that drove me absolutely nuts. It's supposed to be chill, I guess, but after hours of grinding, it just became an irritating loop. I had to turn the music off, which is a shame because the rest of the soundtrack is fine. And then there's the multiplayer. It's supposed to be a big selling point, but frankly, it doesn't add much. There aren't really any techniques that encourage teamwork, and more often than not, my partner just blocked my shots or made the screen even more unreadable. Plus, I hit a few co-op connection issues myself, which made it frustrating to even get a game going. It feels like an afterthought. So, is Temtem Swarm worth it? It's sitting at around $9 right now, which is a pretty sweet deal for the amount of chaotic fun you can squeeze out of it. If you're a fan of Vampire Survivors and you're looking for that next addictive hit, especially one with a creature collecting twist, I'd say jump in. Just be prepared to either mute the music or suffer through that vocal loop. If you're expecting something as deep or polished as Hades or The Binding of Isaac, you might be a little disappointed by the grind and the repetitive nature of the late game, especially with the prestige system. But if you want a game where you can turn your brain off and just enjoy the visual overload of a bullet heaven, this scratches that itch perfectly. It's a fun, fast-paced bullet heaven that really clicked for me despite its flaws.